Sergeant Barber?
Yes, sir.
I think a little polishing will remove that rustiness in quick time. Sergeant McDuff can take that party out for 3 hours extra drill.
Yes, sir.
Private Wink is excused. Go in and get your nap.
Sergeant McDuff, the colonel feels that 3 hours extra drill would eliminate that rustiness.
Fall too deep.
Pipe Major Sneath will play you around.
Quick mark time.
Forward!
I'm sorry that Priscilla and I...
This is a cantonment under military discipline, and I wish that you and the child would keep your own quarters. I will not have this cantonment turned into a confounded nursery. Dismissed. I mean, that's all. Good afternoon.
Mr. McLeish, I'm a very unpopular man.
Soon we'll be up to 100. Then it'll be all done. Then what'll we do, Mummy?
Start another one, I suppose.
Men Sahib, Major Mrs. McManouchi.
McManouchi?
McManouchi. Show them in. Come on, we'd better put these away.
Mommy, you want me to make myself scarce?
If you want to go out and play, go on.
I thought perhaps we might...
I was just passing.
I'm so glad you came. How are you, my dear?
Just fine, thank you.
Darling, go tell Mohammedan to bring us some tea. And remember, when you go out...
Keep away from the soldiers. No. Keep out of the sun. Keep out of Mrs. Alderdice's petunias. Oh, I just thought of a good name for her. Mrs. Snoopy Snoot.
Extraordinary.
Tea for Men Sahibs.
You always hear everything, don't you, Mohammedan?
Mohammedan hears very much, knows very much. Knows something very sad about your friend.
My friend, Copy?
The one who's in the prison.
You mean in jail?
Kodak Khan, why you not go see him? Kodak Khan very sad, very lonely. But when he sees you, his heart is glad.
Poor man.
I go now, make tea for Men Sahibs. You come, little girl. You go see Kodak Khan, huh?
If you think it would make him happy.
Very much happy.
All right, I will.
You give him this.
What is it?
Mohammedan prayer. Bring peace to his heart. Here. Like a brave sergeant, carry this page. Big secret. Just you, me, not let anybody know.
Oh, I won't.
I found it very difficult to adapt myself to when I first came from England.
You know, I remember.
The sound of those bugles almost drove me mad.
The soldier's wife...
Does it affect you that way?
Oh.
Yes.
But I've an idea. It won't be so dull for you.
What do you mean?
Oh, Lieutenant Brandis asked me to tell you that he was going to be in Rajpur tomorrow afternoon. And if you happen to be there, just by chance, my dear.
Hello, Mr. Khan. How are you today?
Why do you come here?
I thought you might be lonesome.
You're a strange child.
Aren't you sorry now you made all that trouble about those old rifles?
I'm sorry only because I lost the rifles. And my freedom as well.
But if you told the colonel you were sorry and promised to be good, then he'd let you out of jail. You are sorry, aren't you?
No.
Then you'll have to stay here, I suppose, till you are. Well, goodbye, Mr. Khan.
Goodbye.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here. It's a prayer. Mohammedan said it would bring peace to your heart.
Mohammedan speaks the truth.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Khan.
Private Winky, get him off of there.
I was just leaving.
This way. Don't let me catch you here again. Go ahead. Now, the fundamental principles of the noble art of self-defense is, first of all, defense. Now, balance your body equal on each leg, bending your knees in the center. Now, come on, let's have it now. Putting your left hand in front of your face, your right hand up for defense. Now, come on, little spring. Now, spring with me.
Spring there.
Little spring with me.
Hey, Donald. Donald, demonstrate the punch.
Aye. The punch. The punch. Mr. McTavish, I'll give you an opportunity to clout me on the nose. With your left hand. You see,
Never get back there.
you see the man has no footwork.
You're right, Donald.
Now with the right hand this time. Right hand. Again. See, the man left the whole of his right side exposed. Mr. McTavish, I'm afraid you'll never make a boxer. Mr. McTavish, I'm talking to you. Excuse me.
Can't we ever play together anymore?
No, lassie. You've got your orders, and I've got my orders.
Can't you teach me the manly art of self-defense?
I'd like to. But if old man Boots was to catch us, it would be very bad indeed. Just straighten your left hand up. Put that up for your defense.
Oh, Mr. Ma! Oh, they're just beautiful. What are they?
Puppies, stupid.
I mean, what brand are they?
You mean breed. They're pure mongrels.
Pure mongrels? I wish I had one of them.
Well, you can't. They're mine.
So soft and cuddly. I'd give anything for one.
Well, what would you give?
Will you trade?
Well, that depends.
I'd give you my toys.
What have you got?
Oh, heaps. 3 dolls. Only one's got a broken leg. And a cook stove. And a tea set.
No,
and
girls' things. I'd give you one if I had 6 or 7 dogs, but I've only got the 2.
Can't I hold it for just a little while?
No, you're liable to get too attached to it. Oh, good morning, sir.
Hey, Mr. Sneeze, will you steal me a wee dog like a good man?
A dog, Donald.
Aye.
Sit up. Come on, sit up.
There you go.
But, Sergeant, they're mine.
yours. You're laboring under grave misapprehension, laddie. They're his.
His?
He's the father. You don't deny the right of a father to his own bairns, would you?
But Sergeant.
Look how happy he is. You no question the paternity.
But I got him from his mother.
From his mother. It's the father that counts.
Aye.
It's the man that has the right to his own sons.
Aye.
You know that.
Aye.
At your age.
Can't I even have one of them?
No. You've no right whatsoever, laddie.
But please, sir.
Well, if you swear it by the ghost of the Black Douglas...
And the unburied dead of Culloden.
And the whiskers of William Wallace.
Yeah.
And,
That she'll promise never to blow that bugle in my ear again. Well, I'd give you the wee one.
Oh, sir, I'll promise anything. Oh, thank you, sir.
oh,
Thank you
man,
so
you did
much.
a great deed.
Come on, sit up. Sit up. Come on, sit up. He did it.
Oh, Mommy, look. There's that man eating swords again. Look.
Run over and watch him, man, and give him these covers.
May I, Mommy?
Of course, dear.
Thanks.
साहब लुक आ जाओ इधर देख लो अभी तलवार खाएगा अभी डालेगा अंदर मुंह के अंदर देख लो कितना है तमाशा देख लो ये आप तमाशा है मदारी करता है देखो है कितना है देख लो कितना है अभी चौके भी रात देगा इधर अभी जल्दी आ जाओ इधर आप लोग
That's the most wonderfulest thing I've ever seen.
आ जाओ आप लोग जल्दी आ जाओ इधर
There's that child. No, I don't care for any of these, thank you. Okay. Just as I thought. Disgusting. If you had a thimbleful of brains, Elsie, you'd have landed him yourself.
But, Mama, I did everything you told
Oh,
me.
you're anemic.
But, Copy, I can't openly defy him.
Why not? You're not one of his soldiers to be ordered about and forbidden to do this, that, and the other. You have the right to see whom you please, where you please, and when you please. And there's no regulation that...
But, Copy, you don't understand. I'm under an obligation to him for sending for me, having us here.
And for making your life miserable, I presume.
He doesn't mean to.
He does mean to. He rebels it at the old porcupine. You're coming to that dance with me, no matter